Hello everyone, today I am going to talk about specific measures to promote and facilitate inclusive education. Inclusive education. The primary objective of inclusive education is to educate students who have disabilities in the regular classroom and still meet their individual needs. Inclusive education allows children with special needs to receive a free and appropriate education along with general education. Students in the regular classroom. A number of factors that influences the accessibility of education for children with disabilities are presented, including perceptions of parents of children with disabilities and their difficulties in helping their children with disabilities, general attitude of the society, government officials, school staffs, and peer groups. So principle number 1 that should have to be followed in inclusion: diversity in the classroom, which enriches and strengthens education. Every student is unique and every group of students is different. Diversity in schools provides different learning opportunities, cultures, beliefs, and values. Principle 2. A strength-based and personalized curriculum should be followed. Key principle of inclusive education: they recognize each student has inherent strengths. These strengths and specific needs should be placed at the center of curriculum planning and implementation. This optimizes opportunities for both teachers and student learning. It improves student engagement and training process. Principle 3. Student engagement, agency and voice. Seeking the perspective of students ensures they make a meaningful contribution to their schooling and educational experience. The ability to have a voice influences both student participation and agency. Student roles are often consultative rather than active, even when matters directly affect them. The key to listening well is to have a belief in students' capabilities and to develop relationship of trust and respect. Students should also trust their teachers too. No one-side respect is required. When students are given a platform to share their voice, schools gain insider knowledge and better understand the student's experience. It sends a clear message that student engagement is important. How to promote this? Facilitate multiple different ways for young people to be heard, regardless of their ability. Consider tools such as drawing, writing, talking, painting, photograph, and videos to express agency. Ask students as critical stakeholders to identify indicators of what an inclusive school looks like. Principle 4. Engaging with all your critical stakeholders. An inclusive education is one where all students of all capabilities have the opportunity to grow and learn. This means providing each student and parent with access to accurate information on their learning through ongoing formative and summative assessment of each student's progress. School can also model positive behavior and feedback while still offering areas of improvement. Over time, this approach creates a positive community perception of the school and raises awareness about a positive school culture. Principle 5. Inclusive teachers need commitment, knowledge, and practical skills. Good teaching is good teaching for all, not just for some. They need to understand inclusive practices benefit all students regardless if they have different additional needs. It should make classrooms more engaged and professional satisfaction for teachers too. Teaching in inclusive classrooms require teachers to have 3H: the heart, commitment; the head, critical knowledge; and practical hands, practical strategies. A teacher with all these 3H should be supported by the school leadership team to use and sustain inclusive practices. Inclusive education does not require teachers to be a superhuman, but it does require them to know about some of the most powerful evidence-based teaching strategies to engage students in teaching activities like assessment for learning, peer tutoring, cooperative learning, use of assistive devices. Thank you very much.